Last weekend's Emilia Romagna Grand Prix took place in Italy, the country with the third highest number of Formula 1 drivers, with a total of 99 different drivers. But after Caterham F1 dropped Jarno Trulli at the start of the 2012 season, for the first time since 1970, Italy did not have a full-time Formula 1 driver on the grid, a situation that persisted for a total of 7 years until Antonio Giovinazzi was signed by Sauber to drive for the 2019 season. But the truth was Italy could have had a Formula 1 driver on the grid as early as 2016 or 2017. So who was this driver and what happened to him? Let's just say he's a name that Formula 1 has mostly forgotten today, but for those who watch GT racing, you've probably heard of him. His name is Raffaele Marciello, and he's Ferrari's lost Italian F1 star, and this lost star's Raffaele Marciello. Raffaele Marciello was born on the 17th of December 1994 in Zurich, Switzerland. Like most drivers, he would start out his career in karts, first participating in the Super Mini category of the Swiss National Karting Series in 2005. Marciello would win the Swiss Championship while finishing runner-up in the Swiss Bridgestone Cup. For 2006, he would compete in the Swiss Championship once more, finishing runner-up while competing in the Champions Cup, where he would win the title. 2007 saw him make the step up to KF3 and compete outside of Switzerland for the first time. Marciello competed in the Swiss Championship alongside the European and Swiss Bridgestone Cups, finishing runner-up in the Swiss Championship and the European Cup. 2008 saw Marciello take on an expanded karting program across Europe, participating in numerous series, including the CIK FI European Championship, with the season highlight being third in the Tonio industry. He will repeat this for 2009, with the season highlight being runner-up in the South Garda Winter Cup, the Trofeo Andrea Magotti, and fourth in both the WSK International Series and CIK FI European Championship. For 2010, Marciello will participate in the Trofeo Andrea Magotti in AKF2 and make his car racing debut in Formula Above with JD Motorsport. Marciello will finish third with 2 wins and 2 podiums. In March 2010, he will be inducted to the Ferrari Driver Academy. For 2011, Marciello made the step up to Formula 3 with Prema, participating in the Italian Championship alongside a guest entry in the Spa round of the Formula 3 International Trophy. Marciello will finish third in the Italian Championship with 123 points, 2 wins, 4 podiums and a pole position. For 2012, Marciello will move up to European Formula 3 with Prema, participating in the F3 Euro Series and the revived European Formula 3 Championship. Marciello finished third in the Euro Series with 219.5 points, with 6 wins, 3 podiums and 2 poles. He will finish second in the European Championship with 228 points, 7 wins, 2 podiums and 4 poles. Marciello will also participate in the Macau Grand Prix, the Masters of Formula 3 and the Toyota Racing Series. Marciello finished 8th in Macau, 2nd in the Masters, and 8th in the TRS. For 2013, Marciello remained in European Formula 3 with Prema. He will win the 2013 F3 European Championship with 489.5 points, with 13 wins, 8 podiums and 12 poles. At the end of the season, Marciello will participate in the Macau GP once more, failing to finish. 2014 saw Marciello make the step up to the GP2 series with Racing Engineering. Marciello will finish in 8th with 74 points, 1 feature race win, 2 feature race podiums, 1 sprint race podium and a pole. A pretty good finish for a rookie. 2015 saw Marciello remain in GP2 but moved to Trident, and anyone familiar with GP2 will know that this is basically a step down in terms of the team. Marciello finished 7th with 110 points, 1 feature race podium and 3 sprint race podiums, which was certainly a good performance for someone riding a Trident. Marciello will serve as Sauber's testing and reserve driver with FP1 appearances in Malaysia, Spain, Britain and the United States, and unfortunately, that would actually be the closest Marciello will ever be to a race seat in Formula 1. At the start of 2016, Marciello would depart the FDA and he was dropped by Sauber from his testing role. Marciello attributed his departure to differences with then Ferrari boss Maurizio Arrivabene. Marciello told Motorsport.com, "I didn't really have confidence more from Maurizio. We didn't work well together, so we decided that I was not the right person to be in Ferrari. I think he just didn't like me. It's normal, you can like and not like some people. So he didn't want to let me be in Ferrari and he pushed me out." He then competed in F2 for a third year, moving over to Russian time, finishing in 4th with 159 points, with 4 feature race podiums and 2 sprint race podiums. Marciello was tied in the points with Sergei Sorokin, but lost third on comeback due to Sorokin winning races. At the end of the year, Marciello considered that F1 had become an unachievable goal for himself due to budget requirements. For 2017, Marciello turned his attention to GT3, participating in the European Bangpan GT Series Sprint and Endurance Cups with AKA ASP as his main program. Marciello finished 16th in the Sprint Cup with 2 qualifying race podiums and 5th in the Endurance Cup with 2 podiums. He also participated in the 2 rounds of the Bangpan GT Series Asia with Group M Racing, while making an F2 return with Trident for the Red Bull Ring round, although he failed to score any points. 2018 saw Marciello signed by Mercedes as a factory driver and he will run an expanded program for the year. Marciello will continue his European Bangplan GT campaigns with ACA ASP while embarking on a full-season Asian Bangplan GT program with Group M. Major expansions to his racing program include the full Intercontinental GT Challenge, the FIA GT World Cup, and the 24 Hours of the Nürburgring. Other expansions included select rounds of the VLN, ADAC GT Masters, Pirelli World Challenge, and the Spritex GT Championship Series. For his European campaign, Marciello will finish first in the Bangplan GT Series Sprint Cup with 2 wins, 4 podiums, and 2 poles. He would be runner-up in the Endurance Cup with 2 podiums. In the Intercontinental GT Challenge, he finished 3rd with 1 win, 2 podiums, and 1 pole. For the Bangplan GT Asia Series, he finished 3rd in the Pro-Am standings and 7th in the overall driver standings. For 2019, Marciello scaled down his program, axing his Asian program and many of the other part-time programs he had participated in 2018. He continued his European campaign, Intercontinental GT Challenge program, GT World Cup campaign, alongside the 24 Hours of the Nürburgring and selected rounds of the VLN. For his European campaign, Marciello finished 3rd in the Bangplan GT World Challenge Europe with 3 wins, 1 podium, and 4 poles, and finishing 25th in the Endurance Cup. In the Intercontinental GT Challenge, Marciello finished 4th with 1 pole and 3 podiums. Marciello also won the FIA GT World Cup at Macau. For 2020, Marciello will run a relatively similar program with some changes with the addition of an ADAC GT Masters campaign and removal of the FIA GT World Cup, which was cancelled for 2020. Marciello finished 3rd in the GT World Challenge Europe Sprint Cup with 2 wins, 3 podiums, and 3 poles, while coming 5th in the Endurance Cup with 1 pole and 2 podiums. Marciello also finished 6th in the ADAC GT Masters with a single win, podium, and pole. In the Intercontinental GT Challenge, he will finish 16th with a single pole. As of time of writing of this video, Marciello's 2021 program has seen him participate in the Asian Le Mans Series with Hub Auto Racing in the GT category, the Rolex 24 at Daytona with Sun Energy 1 Racing in GTD, and the Monza round of the GT World Challenge Europe Endurance Cup. Marciello will finish Asian Le Mans Series with 28 points in 7 and finished 2nd at Daytona. He currently sits 2nd in the European Endurance Cup standings as of the 3 Hours of Monza. To close off this video, I will give my thoughts on Marciello. Personally, I felt that Marciello deserved a Formula 1 chance, and it was indeed a travesty that he had to depart the Ferrari Driver Academy. Do I think he would have become a successful Formula 1 driver? Absolutely. Do I think he would have ultimately become a Ferrari driver? Certainly, but unfortunately, we will never know. As this video shows, Marciello has carved out a highly successful GT career for himself with a factory contract with Mercedes, and he looks set to continue in sports cars for the near future. As of this video, Mercedes has not announced any plans to step up to prototypes in either the Le Mans Hypercar LMH or LMDH categories. But Ferrari has made plans to enter LMH from 2023 onwards, and for all we know, should Marciello wish to make the step up to prototypes, a return to racing for Ferrari could happen. Well, that's a wrap for Lost Stars Raffaele Marciello. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, do drop me a like and subscribe. Follow me on my socials. If you think this video can be improved, do drop me a comment below. I'll take your feedback and work on it. Do stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you again soon.